Hey guys, how you doing? Good morning. Alright, so I probably haven't made a video in quite some time because my schedule has been pretty hectic. I do work the night shift and it's really hard to squeeze in a lot of time of work and filming at the same time. I did make some upgrades to some of my photography or videography type style. Let's see if I can pull it out just a little bit. As you guys know, I have different backdrops. So I have, maybe some of this brown. I guess they call it like a tie-dye mix, and I have black like this and also a red. So if you see some pictures that are coming around um, from me, you'll see different backdrops I'm trying out. Of course, I got my lights set up. I think this is all from Cowboy Studios. Soft light setup, all right, light boxes and such. Um, Most of the stuff I acquired over different periods of time, so it wasn't so much that you need something like this, but it does definitely help in the production value and showing off your work. Um, so that kind of helped me out, and if it helps you out, by all means, it's not that expensive. You can get a good light kit for about 150 to 200 bucks. And the backdrops are, depending on the backdrops you want, can range anywhere from 20 to $40, all right, depending on how big and exclusive you want to go. But some of the knives that I'm working on, you see right here, I still have orders that I got to fulfill. I am working a lot with the gun blue and trying some different type of tumbling aspects. I know a lot of people like the stone wash. This is a Huntsman knife that I am going to gun blue. But what I did notice is on these, you could see like the back and the tip were getting very stonewashed, but the center was not. And I figured out after some research that the tumbler you buy from Harbor Freight that just vibrates is only going to do that on is only going to be very successful with smaller blades and smaller knives. But if you have a longer one, such as the Huntsman or any of these other blades, what you have to do is get one of the rotating ones or get a PVC pipe, throw some rocks in there, and slide it in that way. And sometime either attach it or attach it to a drum wheel or something to make it rotate this way. And that's where you get really good stonewash. All right. So I'm still trying it out. I think the Talon itself came out very well in a stonewash. This is a gun blue and stonewash finish. I will have some acid wash type stuff. I just haven't set it up yet. All right. Uh, Another gun blue. This is a Master Chief that's been a little bit modified. It's a little bit thinner than the regular Master Chief. And I use some hard cherry woods. I've been working on this for quite a while. Um, I've been using some different type of finishes. So this is a tung oil finish, and I'm going to try to use some natural stuff, see how it turns out. I think it looks really nice. It brings out the cherry wood. I still have to work on it a little bit, but tung oil or linseed oils, stuff that like Grandma used to use, really does a very good job of seeping into the wood and preserving it. Now, honestly, if you probably took this and soaked it in a vat of salt water, it probably would diminish very quickly or rapidly. But if you're looking for something that is a classic style knife with classic hardwoods, as long as you preserve it in some type of that type of oil, it'll work really nice and it'll look really nice too. A very, very classic style. Something like this, I would probably um, ask someone to make a leather sheath for because it's such a nice knife, and with that classic hardwood style, it would really pop. Um, that being said, I do a lot of work in micarta, and I'm also learning to do a little polish on the micarta with the new buffing machine I have. There's better ways of doing it. I know there's a million ways of doing it, but I find that if you used a white rouge and a semi-stiff type of um, buffing wheel or muslin wheel, it gives it a nice polish. Just don't press too hard because you can burn it. It's all plastic, okay? So understand plastic and heat will burn it. This is a customer's knife. I got to make sheets today. Uh, you know, Mark 1 Scout, you know, you guys know the styles of knives that I have and the style of knives that I'm coming out with. This is a Mosquito, which I'm probably going to gun blue. I might just reconfigure this and just gun blue it. Um, I just like the way it looks gun blued, but I have plenty of these guys, so you know, don't ever feel that, you know, if you wanted something that is, you know, if you wanted something like this but you wanted it in hardwoods, I could do that as well, depending on what I have in stock. Or if you wanted a different color, I could do that as well. I usually buy a lot of black, OD green, and brown because that's what a lot of folks ask me for, so I try to keep that stock. I don't charge extra for the different colors unless it's something that I don't have. If see this color right here, this was actually a customer in Canada. Generally, this knife comes in either a brown or black handle, but this was a tricolor camouflage that came out just perfect. So I didn't charge him extra for this. He's been waiting for a while, and I think he'll really appreciate that. These are the Last Ditch 2. Last Ditch 2s are still available. These are the only knife that I make that are completely handmade, so every single one's going to be a little bit different. It's made out of 5160 high carbon steel, spring steel. And again, what's completely different about these are I took these from bar stock and cut out 30 something blanks, and it was a pain in the neck. So it might look like a little knife, but there was a lot more love and attention to detail that went into these knives. And if you're looking for something not water jetted and completely handmade, these are the knives. Now, I do have attachments. The reason why this customer sent this knife back is because of the sheets. The sheets are custom made, ordered also. So it's sort of like if you purchase a knife, there's usually on the thing down below it'll say, you know, do you need a tech lock? Do you need something, you know, attachment or a fire steel? And I have those. But if you don't order it with the knife, you're just going to get the regular standard sheath, which will fit the large tack lock. It will fit it, but it won't fit any other attachments. Because these knives are completely handmade, I have to make the knife fit the sheath on every single order. So if you wanted a loop or maybe a molly lock or some type of fire steel, I have to make them together. All right, so it's not a big deal. I'll take care of that gentleman's knife today. I'll take care of all these knives today. I'll get all the sheets going, and it'll be fantastic. Again, though, just, you know, try to keep that in mind. If you are going to order a knife from me, just if whatever attachments you want, order them at the time of the knife purchase. Okay. So that's pretty much it, guys. I do have a couple new knives coming out. New Jersey Steel Baron. His son Pete has taken over the water jet operations over there. He's doing phenomenal. I hear nothing but good things. His turnaround time's pretty good. You know, he was having some computer problems. It happens over there. But I think he's back on track, and I am probably going to get a proof back soon. So that's two new knives that probably will make it into the production order, as you know, along with the rest of these, and you know, just keep cranking them out for 2014. Once I have the blanks, I know also the 1.7 is at heat treat. That's that huge chopper, the 1.7. The 1.7 looks like a machete, but it's really not. It's more along the lines of a chopper or very large camp knife or dinosaur killer, zombie killer, whatever you want to call it. It is going to be most likely a flat grind with a convex edged to help chopping abilities, but it's going to be big. It's going to be over a pound, maybe 2 pounds, so it's a big knife. Right now in the raw steel, it's probably about, I want to say I think it's, no, I'm sorry, .2, I think .250 is a quarter inch, so it's like at .70, .80, .280, something like that. So it's a big fat one. So I'm going to trim it down a little bit because I don't want it to be too unwieldy, but something that's going to not compromise the handle and weight, and you'll be able to swing it very effectively. So that's pretty much what I got going on, guys. Go up to threeriverblades.com. I really appreciate all the support and all the time that, you guys watch my videos and, my YouTube, my Facebook, my Twitter, Instagram, all that great stuff. I constantly try to keep people in the loop of what's going on. So this is just an update video. I do have another video coming out shortly where I'll be making some Kydex sheets for all these and fixing them up and cleaning them and getting them right out. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you very much. Go to threeriverblades.com.